Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've done a vlog for my car. I've been carpooling with another guy, so one week he drives and I go in with him, and the next week I drive and he goes in with me. Well, usually he stays out in the car with me in the mornings, but anyways, he went in early this morning, so I decided to do a vlog because I have my camera here. And, God, I don't know what to really talk about. There's a few things I could talk about. First off being, I don't know. I find that a lot of teachers here have the same, thing going. They ask a question, or if everyone understands, and one person will say that they do, and then they just continue on. And there's always like that one person in every class that's going to say that they understand, and then they just continue on anyways. And I don't know. From my point of view, I'm not really shy, but I don't. I guess it's more or less shown as if, like, I guess you're weak or something, that you're asking for help or something, but I don't know. I think there's a lot of people who feel that way too. It's just that, again, they probably just don't want to admit it or whatever, and that's fine. And it's just, I don't know, sometimes it does help to talk about it, so that's why I'm mentioning it now. I mean, I don't know. You'd think that teachers would, make sure that everyone gets it, if they can tell from a test or something or whatever, if someone does a test and they do very bad, then obviously they need help, and maybe the teacher should approach them or offer to do extra classes or, whatever. But I don't know. It seems like this semester is being really rushed. Like, I think that we're supposed to be finished our analog in like 4 weeks, and I think we're going to be finished both of our programming courses in 3, and we're supposed to be done in August, and this is only June. So to me, that sounds like July, like the beginning to like mid-July, that we'll be done pretty much everything, and that doesn't make sense to me. And it will be nice, because another thing that's going on right now, obviously, and I've said it before, is the thesis project that we're working on, and it's an Android application, and believe me, making an Android application is not an easy task. It's actually quite difficult when you've never done it before. And it uses a combination. I think it's like XML for like the views and the layouts and stuff, and then you can program using I think it's just Java, but it could also be I think there's also C, but I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, it seems like we're going to be doing it with Java, and I was never strong with Java to begin with. I'm more comfortable with C. And I'm even more comfortable with web design. I've come to that conclusion as well. And actually, another thing that I don't know, I don't really mind saying, is that I've approached a couple of people recently in the Let's Play community and offered to help them make a website. And no, these are not people who only have like 100 or 1,000 subscribers. These are people with several thousand subscribers and don't have websites, or are working towards it. Another one was actually a business website, but that's, I don't want to get too much into that, but I'm more interested right now in web design, and I think that's more along where I want to work now, between that and like I said, video and visual effects kind of thing. So again, I'm not sure what's going to happen yet, because if this application does well, then maybe I stay here and maybe I get to, start a business and be able to make, mobile applications for a living. But, how long will that last? Like, how sustainable is that compared to getting a job somewhere else? And, I mean, I don't know, we're expecting to be able to sell this application by the time that we're finished our theses, but, I mean, that's not to say that we're going to make $1 million or any more, or that's not to say we're going to make $1,000 on it. So it's hard to determine sometimes, and the future, I guess you can't really determine the future anyways. So, but it's either that, or there's a couple of companies in Ontario that have visual effects, I guess, or visual effects companies, and they've done a lot of visual effects work for like movies and games and stuff. Like, I think one of them worked with Halo, and another one worked with some, I guess, Canadian, and I think some American cartoons, like the 3D and, animated cartoons and stuff like that. The animated cartoons, Jesus. Not the traditional animated, 3D, there you go, my God. I couldn't think of that at all, sorry about that. But, and they start off pretty well, but that's not to say that they'll ever take me, because I'm just fresh out of college. But then again, maybe they prefer something like that, because then they can mold me to the way they want me to be and how they want me to work, and then that way, I can get in that way. But I don't know. I don't know how that works. I've never been shy in interviews or anything, so I'm pretty straightforward, and I've always been straightforward with everyone and everything, and I don't lie about stuff. I don't have to tiptoe around stuff usually. I mean, there's times that, yes, that someone might piss me off enough that I won't say anything as much as I'd like to, but I'll just keep it to myself, just because I know that if I do say something, that I'm probably going to go too far. And, sometimes that happens, but, that's all I can do. So I'm in here till 6 today, and yeah, when I get home I have to work on CGI lab that's due Friday, and engineering management assignment that's due Friday, and what else? Then I have to work on my thesis, because tomorrow we're working on thesis again, so I don't know. I would like to get more done. I got an icon done for the application itself, but I mean, that's very basic graphic work. I mean, I showed the guys a quick layout in like 15 minutes maybe. So, I don't know. There's obviously a lot more I want to do, so I do want to learn how to do this, and I want to be able to say that if I wanted to, I could have been able to write the program myself. But I know it's not going to be that easy. I'm not saying that I'm good, because, like I said, I'm not good with Java. So, I don't know. We'll see how it works out anyways. And, I felt like I've been in a little bit of a slump lately in regards to, I don't know, I've put on weight again, and I haven't been exercising. I have not been eating well at all. I've come to the conclusion that I eat way too much French fries. I really do, and I've really got to stop. I mean, I'm sure everyone can agree. French fries are pretty damn good, but I got to stop eating them. It's pretty much just carbs and fat going right into me. I know that sounds very modern, I guess, but it's not that I care about that. It's just that, again, from being from a cook's aspect, and my mom was a nurse, so I did know a little bit about health and stuff, but I obviously didn't pay much attention. But the thing was, I never ate too much sweets or too much salty stuff. I just ate regular food, and a lot of it. So that's my problem. But now, or that was my problem, but now I am eating fatty foods. I am eating sweet foods and salty foods, and I gotta stop that, because that's not good for me. I'm already a big guy. I don't need to get it worse, and I don't need to make my health worse. I mean, even when I was younger and I was big or whatever, like I am now, I always had my health. I was always in pretty good condition. I always had a decent lung capacity and stuff, even though, I was a smoker and everything, and for the most part, I was healthy. I had a good blood pressure, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I want to get back to that. I want to lose weight. I want to get healthy again. Another thing that me and my girlfriend have noticed about ourselves is that we don't really leave the house all that often. We don't really do much outside of our house, and I think that's what's kind of bringing us down, and maybe, I guess, inadvertently giving us, a type of depression, more or less. So I'm hoping that, if we can start doing things properly and doing things right, that maybe we won't have to worry about that, because, we can go outside and maybe we can find different things to do. And I'm also thinking that once I'm done college and I'm working and I have money so that we can afford to go out and do things, then, we can do that. Because, I mean, it's always a thing of, do we have money in order to have gas to go for a drive somewhere? Do we have money to go to a movie? Do we have money to, get, some chips and watch some movies at home or something? Or, it's always just a question about money. And, again, I'm 30 years old, so this isn't new, and I'm sure a lot of you out there can also agree with me. It's always about money, and it sucks, but it's true. I mean, what are you going to do outside that doesn't cost money that, that you and your girlfriend want to do? And, not every couple have all the same interests all the time. So, I mean, if someone's saying, oh, why don't you go out and, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something viable to make sense there. I was thinking of, I don't know why. It's probably because I was watching Tosh Bono last night, but the LARPers, the people who pretend to do, role-playing Dungeons & Dragons thing out in public, that, I won't say that interests me. I would probably watch it just because I think it would be fun and funny, but I don't think Robin would, and I don't blame her at all. And and honestly, I probably wouldn't go out of my way, but you know what I'm saying, that kind of thing. So we're going to try and, do more things. So the things that we do have in common, like, again, watching movies, going to a concert, if we wanted to go to a club or a bar, it's going to cost money. I mean, you're not going to go to a bar and be like, excuse me, 2 waters. It doesn't make sense. So, we're going to try and work on that, and hopefully I'll be able to give you guys new, better blogs. And I guess before I finish this off, we did go out last week, and I actually forgot my camera, to a place called Jungle Jim's, and we had some food there, and it was so good. They had onion scoop. Okay, put it this way. I've been with Robin for 10 years. I've never been to Jungle Jim's in those 10 years. Well, I shouldn't say 10 years, almost 10 years. Next January will be 10 years. But anyways, I've never been to Jungle Jim's before that and ever had a pleasant experience. It's always been kind of like, kind of thing. But now it's pretty good, I must say. I went there last time, like I said, they had onion scoops. They were great. This dude Chipotle mayo thing or something that they have on the go is excellent. Sweet potato fries, great. They have this thing called Spudmania that had it was mild hot wing sauce and ranch dressing over potatoes that are cut like potato chips. And then they drizzle on, 2 kinds of cheese. I think there was tomatoes, green onion. Oh, so good. If I go back, I'm having that again. And, what else? And then we both ordered steak. And usually that's the thing. When we order steak, because Robin was in the mood for it, and I'm always in the mood for steak. I'm not going to lie about that. But, Robin decided, usually she goes with, a chicken kind of thing or whatever, or, something that, she knows that she's going to like. And, of course, you're going to do that in most instances, but she really wanted a steak. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to have a steak too. So we both went out we both ordered a steak, and she ordered hers medium rare, I ordered mine rare. And I told the waitress, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, if it comes out wrong, it will be sent back. And she's like, okay. So when they came to me, they were done perfectly. And I must say I was very impressed with that, and I will be going back again once I have money again. And, here comes the Metro bus. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now, because this is almost 13 minutes long now. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. So, I'm going to try and get these videos out quicker, and I'm going to try and do one, I guess, more frequently is what I'm trying to say. I want to do it more frequently, because this way I get to talk about stuff. I get to vent, and then this way, I don't have to be angry about stuff anymore, and I can eventually become a more pleasant person. So, and that's the whole goal. I want to become a better person. So, anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.